Are you not entertained?
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So I was just watching the interview. Shout out to Z Sana YouTube boxing channel. I'm probably butchering the name, but I'm gonna try to leave the description to her YouTube channel down in the description box below. But she had done an interview with Keyshawn Davis and his brother Keyshawn Davis, and they were talking about his upcoming fight with Berinchyk, and she was asking him, how did that fight come to fruition? And Keyshawn was basically just saying that he kind of knew it was going to happen. He had to. People was telling him, I guess, like at top rank, certain executives were saying he had to get past certain people to be able to get in position. And not only that, but he and Berinchyk himself was already talking. We fighters, we know each other, and a lot of times we spar each other, be around the same places and stuff. So he already knew Berinchyk, and he was saying that him and Berinchyk were always like, like, yeah, bro, we gonna fight each other one day. And Berinchyk was like, yeah, cool, that's gonna be good, blah 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 blah. And now is taking place, especially, and he said especially now because it's able to happen because Berinchyk is a free agent. Had he been signed to like a major promotional company, this fight probably would have never been able to take place. But because Berinchyk is a free agent and he's showing side with top rank, they can make the fight happen because it ain't going to be like big corporate people fighting at each other. It's just going to be one big entity, and then you got Berinchyk and probably his managers and all that stuff like that, his advisors, so they can make it happen. But he immediately said after the fight, because she said, "Well, what about Andy Cruz? Andy Cruz, he making his noise in the lightweight division. Andy Cruz beat Keyshawn Davis 4 times in the amateurs. Um, he beat him in the Olympics. That's how Andy became the Olympic gold medalist champion, and Keyshawn was silver medalist. And now Andy Cruz is um, signed with Eddie Hearn, fight on the zone. He's trained out here in Philly with my guy Bozy Ennis and Jerron Boots Ennis and them. So he learning that Philly flavor and style, and he is working his way up the rankings in the process. But Keyshawn said that he's still you know like lower than him as far as pro rankings. He still got to make his way. Keyshawn, he like, I'm at this point right now. I'm about to fight for a title. So fighting Andy Cruz is moving backwards. He said once I beat Berinchyk, which I will, I'm immediately calling out Tank. I want that Tank Davis smoke. He said it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. And she asked him, what makes you believe that? He said, well, because I'm him. I'm that boy. I'm the new of the new. I'm the new generation of talent. Just like how people look at Tank, they look at me the same way, probably even more. And you can arguably say that's true. And the reason why Tank got that backing is because Tank had Floyd behind him, and they was pushing him like that. But Keyshawn, he ain't got Floyd. He doing that on his own. So I can see exactly what he's saying. And he said that the press conference is going to be hot, the build up, the weigh-in, all that stuff is going to be fire. The fight itself is going to be a pay-per-view, um, extravaganza, so to speak. So I'm liking Keyshawn Davis' attitude. I've mentioned this before. I believe that he is who he say he is, and I think that him and Tank Davis, if they should fight, I think it is going to be a crazy fight. I think it's going to be a better fight than Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis because of the styles. Like, I believe that Keyshawn and Shakur is capable of beating Tank, but I think that they can. But I think if they do beat Tank in a fight, they'll beat him in different ways. And I think that Keyshawn, it would be more exciting. It would be more dangerous too for him. I can see him, getting hit more than Shakur would. but I can also see him turning it up too. Because I think that, he's the type of person that you put the pressure on him, he's going to go to another level. He's not going to fold like everybody else. Like, he's a special type of fighter as well. He just hasn't been on that level to prove it yet. So if he fights someone like a Tank Davis, I think Tank is going to push that out of him and make him become, the best version of Keyshawn Davis. So I think that would be a great fight, and I think that fight can happen sometime next year because I don't see a fight. I don't see it happening this year. Like, that would be good if it did, but realistically, it won't happen this year. If it did happen, it would happen sometime in 2026. So it is what it is. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.